Good evening, fellow vapors. This is Cass, and today I'm back at you with another juice review. Yes, today we're going to be looking at another range from UK Labs. Last time we looked at their gummies range, and this time we're going to be looking at their energy range. 3 flavours out of 6 that they've sent me. We'll have a look at them, we'll talk about them, see what they say about them online, we'll have a vape, and then we'll discuss what we think they taste like. So let's get down to the first one. The first one I'm going to be looking at is Sunset in the UK Labs energy range. Let's see what they say about Sunset online. Sunset is stay fueled for the rest of the night with this citrus blend well beyond the sunset. UK Labs don't tend to faff around with their descriptions. So essentially what we're going to be looking at is probably some oranges, some lemons, some limes, but with that energy drink twist to it. So today's setup, again, like I've been using in a lot of the last videos, is the Vulkan 1 mech with the Alpha RDA on top. It is an all-day vape. It is wonderful and it hits stupidly hard. So let's have a go. This is Sunset by UK Labs Energy. That is actually insanely refreshing. I am not the biggest fan of energy drinks in the real world, as in the actual cans of drink you buy. And when I saw this said citrus, I thought it was going to be sort of an over-the-top, overpowered orange flavour, as a lot of them are. But this one's really nice and subtle. It's actually really refreshing, and it's not overly sweet. I get sort of this orangey, lemony, tangerine-y, grapefruity flavour in there, but it is just a citrus blend. It's hard to pick out any individual particular fruit. Other than that, it's a little bit orangey and a little bit lemony, but it's lovely and fresh. I would say just off a few puffs, I would say that this is an all-day vape flavour, because unlike a lot of oranges, in fact the majority of orange flavours out there, this isn't overpowering, this isn't over the top, it's not overly sweet, and I don't think it's going to be a coil killer like a lot of oranges are. Quite surprising actually. As far as if I were to match it to a particular energy drink, I think there was like an orange flavoured Red Bull out at one point. It's kind of similar to that, maybe a little bit. I'd say it's probably a little bit close to that, but it's lovely and fresh, lovely and fruity, and the blend is really nicely done, so not one thing sticks out more than the other. Just a really fruity, lovely, juicy vape, really. I think that's what the best thing I can say about that one. It gives me hope for the rest of the range, because I was a little bit unsure when I saw they were doing an energy drink range. There are some out there that are utterly ranked. So when I saw they were doing an energy drink range, I was a little bit apprehensive, but this gives me hope. So let's move straight on to the next one. The next one I've got here is called Lagoon. That is the bottle. Let's have a look and see what UK Labs say about Lagoon online. Unlock your potential and take a dive into our blueberry and mango medley. I haven't had a blueberry vape in quite a while, to be honest. So let's see what this one is like. Let's see if we can match it to another drink. That'd be interesting. So this is Lagoon from UK Labs Energy. This one is way more like an energy drink, definitely. The blueberry in there is a lovely sweet blueberry. It's not got that sort of bitter taste that some blueberry flavours can have, and the mango is actually a really subtle mango. I wouldn't have said it overtakes. What you get is a huge amount of this energy drink flavour. It tastes a little bit like a cross between Rockstar and Monster. But I think Rockstar did like a blueberry flavour, like a blueberry candy flavour. And this is very similar to that. This definitely feels like you're vaping an energy drink, more so than the last one. I think this might become a little bit sickly over a full day, but that remains to be seen, I think, with this one. For me, personally, I think it probably would be too sickly to vape the whole day, but that's not to be said that it couldn't. So far, 2 for 2. These are very fresh. They are very fruity. They're not ice cold or anything like that. There's no colada or menthol in these. They're just this sort of fruity energy drink flavored vape, but they're very, very fresh in their taste. They are very fruity in their taste, and that works. UK Labs seem to have their fruit flavors nailed time after time with the exotics range, with the gummies range, and so far with the energy range. Whoever's mixing up their fruit flavors is doing a fantastic job, simply because they are exactly what they say they are. None of them are too over the top, they're not overly sweet, they're not overly sickly, and because of that they work as vapes. I almost want more companies to take a leaf out of these guys' book, because their fruit flavors, they are what they say they are. They're not trying to do anything crazy or over the top or pretentious or anything like that. It just works because it's simple. And that's been time and time again through anything. If it's simple and it works, use it, leave it as it is, whatever. So yeah, this is a really nice one. This is much more energy drink flavored than the other one, and I think that blueberry and that mango work subtly well together. It's nice and fresh, it leaves a nice aftertaste. It's a solid liquid. Let's move on to the very last one. So the last one I'm looking at today is called Sahara. There we go. So that is the Sahara bottle. These guys have gone for a much simpler design on these bottles. That sort of metallic-y colours, their logo, the name, nothing over the top. It works well for me. Sahara is, what does it say? Quench your desire with this oasis of mixed tropical fruit. I don't know whether I've had a tropical fruit flavoured energy drink. I probably have, but most energy drinks are so full of sugar and sweeteners that you can't really tell what the flavour is anyway. This is Sahara from UK Labs Energy. I think I seem to have chosen these liquids on a sliding scale of subtlety. This one is more subtle than the previous two yet again. You get a hint of sort of this tropical mix. Nothing individual particularly stands out from it, and I think maybe that's what they're going for. When you buy an energy drink and it's a tropical flavour, you don't get a wonderful subtle medley of flavours, you get just tropical, and I think they've recreated this quite well for what they've, for what it is. This one doesn't really taste like any particular energy drink, I would have said. I think Lagoon takes the crown on that one. Obviously there are 3 other flavours in the range, so they might be more so, but I haven't got them here to try. However, the tropical flavour is lovely and subtle. It is lovely and fruity, and again, really fresh. And I think that really, that's all there is to say about this particular one. It doesn't really taste particularly like an energy drink. This is more of just a sweet tropical flavour. It's a nice blend of fruits. You get a sort of hint of mango in there, hint of pineapple, maybe a touch of papaya, but it just comes under the tropical banner. And I think if that's what they were going for, they've nailed it. But if they were going for something with a bit more sophistication, not necessarily so much. But yeah, again, it is a lovely e-liquid. I think I couldn't all day vape this. I think for me, this particular flavour would become quite bland quite quickly. So a couple of short puffs, put it down, come back to it, a couple more short puffs, and so on. I think to all day this, I think you'd lose the flavour on this one quite quickly just because it is so subtle. However, these guys have created 3 very good e-liquids here. It's brave to go after the energy drink sort of branding and genre. A lot of companies have done it. A lot of companies are lazy and just go, oh, this is Red Bull flavour, or this is Monster flavour, or Rockstar flavour, whatever it is. And they get it right, but there's nothing original here. These guys are sort of going, well, let's make it taste a bit like an energy drink if we made an energy drink. And they've come up with 3 nice flavours. I think the Sunset is my favourite out of the range, although the Lagoon is the one that tastes most like an actual energy drink. The tropical one is good, but it's not the winner here as far as I'm concerned. I mean, when I pick these to do them in order, I just grab them off the table and off we go. I don't particularly try them before and then go, yep, we need to leave the best one till last. The Lagoon is the one that's closest, but the Sunset is my favourite. The Sahara is okay, but I don't see myself getting through this in like 2 days. This one might take a little longer just because it's not something I'm going to reach for first. I think that about wraps it up for the UK Labs Energy range. Really solid range, decent flavours in there, and a nice mix of things for those who sort of like different things out of their vape liquids. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name has been Cass, and if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell, that is very important. And if you enjoyed this video, or if you've tried any of these, or there's anything you think I should try out, drop a comment in the box below. Let's have a chat about it. Thank you again for watching. My name has been Cass, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.